ECOWAS members of parliament on Friday, 9th July 2021 reached the end of the road of a 4-day-long delocalized meeting of a joint committee comprising the committees on administration, finance and budget, macroeconomic policy and economic research, public accounts, trade, customs and free movement in Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso. The ECOWAS MPs have extensively engaged in deliberations, knowledge-seeking and to some extent sharing on the complex but topical subject of the use of cryptocurrency, its dynamics, merits and demerits, insofar as it may affect the economic livelihoods of citizens of member states in the ECOWAS Subregional bloc.
As a result of the quality of experts we pooled, the discussions became a brilliant dialogue and a feast of wisdom and thoughts. Guests and representatives here have shown amazing interest in cryptocurrency and inspiring enthusiasm in its future development. To make our economy stronger and better positioned to compete with our regional counterparts, we must continuously explore newer technology, innovations, and financial systems that make trade readily easy.
It may be deduced from open sight that the ECOWAS lawmakers were all eyes and ears on the report of this meeting, which reflects the views of all MPs on the subject matter and what happened next on same. But what do MPs have to say about cryptocurrency, having learned about this phenomenon during this meeting?
Well, cryptocurrency is one of those cyber activity, internet activity, and it's out to take in the place of our normal currency, but there are some little bottleneck with it, because we cannot have a currency that doesn't have a government regulations, that the actors are not known, the secrecy that are not known. And I feel that we still need to do more in studying the process before just imbibing it and taking it up in West Africa.
I think it's welcoming. It's good to just hold a discussion as a way of just setting the basis and the agenda for the way forward. But talking about actualizing now is a huge challenge because first and foremost, we have to set some benchmark. We have to put in place the corrective mechanism and all. We have to first of all see if we can actualize the issue of the one currency in West Africa. If you have a one currency issue, then you can tend to work toward the issue of cryptocurrency. It has advantages. One big advantage it has is that it cannot be counterfeited. But there are several other disadvantages. It can be launder. It can be financed terroristically. People can hack into it. So the thing is that let's discuss the pros and cons. It's a little distant away. I think we need to take our time and proceed gradually.
Meanwhile, some of the recommendations to the ECOWAS Parliament on the report relating to issues surrounding the use of cryptocurrency in the 21st century, among others, were that regional bodies like the ECOWAS Commission, the West Africa Monetary Agency (WAMA), and the central banks of member states should carry out related studies to better understand the implications of cryptocurrencies on the regional economies. That the ECOWAS Parliament should reflect on a legal and regulatory framework for regulating where necessary the use of cryptocurrency in the region, and sensitization of citizens of member states stands prominent among the recommendations. Now, ECOWAS MPs may have got the information about cryptocurrency as they set out to do, but does this mean that its use has been legalized or restricted in the ECOWAS sub-region?
We are at the initial stage. It is difficult for me to say that it will be legalized or it will be prohibited within the sub-region. I think some countries have taken steps to stop it, but they have not been able to stop it because people are doing it underground. It's virtual, you don't see it. It's like the wind that is blowing. You see it, you feel it, but you don't see the wind. That's how the virtual cryptocurrency is also working. It might be difficult even for governments of our respective countries to make an attempt to even stop it. That is why most of us think that there should be regulations. If we can regulate it so that they also conform to the banking and the financial regulations of our countries, then if they have to be taxed, they also contribute to the development of our respective countries.
So lastly, what next do we expect to see talking about this topic or this issue that surrounds cryptocurrency?
The effort in Ouagadougou has been a collective effort of 4 committees of the ECOWAS Parliament. We are not a finality unto ourselves. So that is why we are making recommendations to the bigger body, the ECOWAS Parliament. If we adopt the resolutions, the recommendations, then it will be triggered upscale to the ECOWAS Commission, which will also look into it and further transmit it to the heads of state and government.
It is clear from what MPs have said that they've still not reached a definitive conclusion on the authorization or not of the use of cryptocurrency in the West African sub-region. However, it is also obvious that ECOWAS MPs have braced themselves up to find workable answers to the raging questions on the use of cryptocurrency and its future implications on West African citizens. For Gbla TV Online, I am Gbla reporting.